17 here at Alexandria, Louisiana, Holy Savior Menard Central High School, home of the Lady Eagles. A huge district game. The Orchard Central softball, I think, is what it's. Side Sophia softball started with us in the basketball. Welcome again to the broadcast, Sophia. And it's a beautiful day Sunday night. No, we will have a show this Sunday night, just not in 2 weeks for Easter.
Right, we won't have
Easter Sunday. Hey, Sophia, huge game. Both these teams, which Rose Pine beat y'all last year there, so it was kind of a revenge game, and that one turned out Lady Eagles. Give us a little background of what you have seen with the, in your season last year with playing
for first, and then
probably one of the top 8 teams because Menard Lady Eagles.
You shouldn't have to make a treason. You should mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is 1-844-84.
It's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons.
At the Nest, the coaches are shaking. This is the pregame sponsor for the Lady Eagles softball team. It is the Wild. You might have did a shot of what she looks like. There she is, and played against Oakdale last year.
Yes.
This is an undefeated, both undefeated teams in district. The leader of the district will come out of their standing, scathed in district at 3-0 in the anthem. The home of the Lady Eagles, the Nest, and we are about to have the first pitch. When we come back, we were talking about it being a revenge game, Sophia, as they go through their warm-ups, and bright sunny day. It was almost freezing temps this morning when we woke up, and boy, it's a long way away from that right now. This is perfect softball weather, isn't it?
it is perfect softball weather. Sorry, my mic was up there. I forgot it was up there. But yeah, it is. It's perfect softball weather. Not too hot, not too cold. Sun's out. So
they had a free hot dog
tailgate
going on, trying to get the crowd out tonight. It's going to be a busy day, busy evening this evening at the both the Nest, because the boys are playing a game tonight too, and we got that game on 446 Sports. So if you're watching this game, be sure to tune in later after this one's over and tune in to see what happens with the boys game. You can just Google it on YouTube, or not Google, but YouTube it, and go watch that game later. That is Nick Magnano and Danny Clear calling that game. And then we also have Grace Christian playing today, and we've got Tioga playing today. So we got a full slate on 446 Sports.
Yeah. Earlier, I guess, to get hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Got to thank Mr. Campbell, Daryl Campbell, who set this perch up for us. And we've got a great spot here in left field watching the game. And you can't get a better ticket than this, can you?
You can't. It's really so nice. Like, this is – let me get my glove. Hold on.
It's right behind
Where's
you.
my – okay, just so I know where it's at. Oh, because we are higher and we are in more fire range. And I can't reach your computer, Tom, so it's just me and the camera right here.
Well, I got my hand. So
okay, good. Well, good. Don't drop your Diet Coke, Tom.
I'll barehand it. Yeah, I lost my whole Diet Coke last time. Anyway, they're going to have to hit it a little bit higher. That line drive would have been below us.
It might have hit us in the knees. It might go right in between our scaffolding and the fence and hit us in our kneecaps.
Man, just think what it would be like if Mr. Campbell hadn't come early and put our top on.
It would be so hot.
He put a tarp on, and my equipment would blow up, I think, as heated as it gets. with the sun beating down. He talked about getting a little bit of a tarp on the right-hand side. There's a line drive to DeSalle for the first out in the ball game. That's a line out. You want me to keep the book?
Yeah. Here you go.
All right.
Sorry.
No problem. Oh, there we go. So Oakdale Warriors, that was Jay West, the catcher, leading off for the Lady Warriors. This is Kay Bradley, the center fielder, coming to the plate. And then you have M. Ballard, the second baseman, and A. Willis, the pitcher, if they get to the cleanup spot. Number 17 with a line drive up the middle, hitting Kaylee hard. The line out to 9 for 1 out, and that was a straight shot up the middle for the single. This is M. Ballard, second baseman, coming to the plate. Got a runner at first with 1 out. Kaylee Medvin on the mound. Sawyer Shelton, number 18 in center field. Emma Davis at second base. Emily DeSalle, number 9 at shortstop. You saw her catch the line drive. Addie Wright, we spoke with her Sunday night. She and Kate Perotti, the catcher, were our guest on Sunday night in the second segment of the coaches show. She's number 17, plays first base, and then batting fifth will be Sophia Giordano. And she's at third base. Kate Perotti can't hang on to it. That's going to allow Bradley to get on down to second on the pass ball. Actually, that's not going to be a pass ball. That's actually going to be on Kate. So Kate Perotti at catcher, Medvin at pitcher, Fiascanero in right field, and Annabelle Drago in left field, number 12. This is Ballard at the plate. There's a pop fly. It'll go out of bounds. Out of play.
Out of bounds.
Foul territory. It's kind of, you got to get used to that because you're out of bounds in soccer, out of bounds in football, and out of bounds in basketball. But you're in foul territory in baseball.
Yep. Just like it's points and then it's runs.
That's right. There's a line drive down the right field line, and that is out of play. Medvin's got, well, that tarp's going to take it away from me. You'll be the only one that can see it. About a 1-2 count, I think.
Yeah, 1-2 count. Folks, we apologize for the slow-moving camera. It's brand new tripod, so it's got
Boom!
Got to get some work under it.
There's a backwards K for the second out. Ballard watches that off-speed pitch. Fooled her. She was looking for the fastball. Number 3, Willard, the pitcher, at the plate now with a runner in scoring position at second base. 2 away, put her at second, take her off first. Got to thank Corey Roy, and I'm sure Angie was a part of that, and the other parents who brought in the hot dogs and chips for the tailgate, and Mr. Campbell bringing us a complimentary hot dog and chips. You got all kinds of chips up here, Sophia.
I know. I got my brother Drew. He's coaching baseball right now at the other nest. He texted me while I was at school and said, "Hey, I'm really hungry. Can you get me a steak quesadilla from Sombreros and get whatever you want?" So I said, "Well, let me get some chips and queso."
Ah, there you go. He gave you his credit card?
No, he'll pay me back later.
Ah.
Or else.
What a good brother.
Or else.
So he's at Marksville, right?
No. Drew. Drew's at Menard.
Oh, Drew is coaching at Menard.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Daniel's at Marksville.
Okay, yeah, I saw Daniel celebrated. Your birthday was St. Patty's Day.
The day before.
Putting the glove down and staying down on that one, stopping the runner from advancing to third. Drago moving into place just behind third base. Giordano in case it's a bad throw if it goes down. Perotti's got an arm, and I'm sure if they watch 446 Sports, they saw it on display last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Willis. Was that 2-2?
It is 2 and no, full count.
3-2. So here's the pitch.
Full count, 2 outs is what we have up on the board.
Yeah, Willis or Bradley doesn't have to run. Oh, they're going to give it to her on the low pitch. So runners at first and second with E. Young coming to the plate. This is the right fielder. Number 3, the catcher, or pitcher rather, will have a pinch runner for her. Over our courtesy runner.
This shade sure is nice.
isn't it? Although I'm still going to have a sunburn on my right-hand side. Ooh, I got to tell Rusty, he probably needs to move his car. The owner of the Wilder Group Real Estate parked his car right here to the right of us, and Emily DeSalle comes to the plate. She certainly could create some problems with his windshield.
This is true. This is true. You know, Tom, I'd sun on your right side.
Well, we could. Then you'll be in the sun.
Which is fine with me.
Well, we may do that. Well, and then you could have the whole field probably.
Yeah.
A better shot of the whole field.
Yeah. Always making improvements.
Definitely. There's 2 strikes, 2 swings, and 2 misses. I think we got either a 1-2 count or a 2-2 count.
A 1-2.
On Young.
Oh, my feet even reached this little fence.
Yeah.
I'm kicked back.
I was using that when I was sitting down lower the last week and last weekend. 2-2 the count with that low pitch. Got 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. The Lady Warriors have a runner in scoring position and 1 at first. And 2 outs. Got a line out to DeSalle at short, and Ballard went down looking. There's a strike 3 for the 3rd out. Young took 3 cuts on those 3 strikes and could not connect. And we will go to the bottom of the first inning. We had no runs on 1 hit and 2 left on. And we go to the bottom of the first with the Lady Eagles looking to get some runs in a 0-0 game. We're going to be back right after these messages.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
We're back live at the Nest with the bottom half of the first inning. Sawyer Shelton, the center fielder, number 18, will lead off for the Lady Eagles. Emma Davis, the second baseman, number 20, will bat second. Emily DeSalle, the powerhouse shortstop. She's got, I think, 4 homers on the year so far, will bat third. And Addie Wright will bat fourth, the first baseman, number 17.
Trying to dress my hot dog right now.
Yep, Mr. Campbell not only providing us with shade and the comfort up here in left field. I am so happy we are here and not behind the plate.
I know.
That was such a tight little spot back there, and it's so much easier to set up and take down because I can park right behind us. There's a pop fly. It's going to be out of play. Watch out. On the fence. Oh, nice play by the left fielder to catch it at the fence before it gets out of play. That was interesting.
Number 11?
We don't have numbers on here.
Oh, that's right.
But we have a designated player and a flex player, so maybe that's Monk out in left field. We'll have to ask her next time she comes out before she starts.
Yeah, I think that is Monk because it's flex 7.
Flex 7? Oh,
So
that's
that would be
okay.
7.
That puts it at the 7th spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. So Davis is up to the plate with 1 out on the fly out by Shelton. They have pickle relish in there? Or is it just
I think just
mustard?
mustard, mayonnaise, and 2 ketchups.
Okay.
2 ketchups. Some people eat ketchups with their chips.
Ooh, nah. Well, I mean, it's like French fries, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. There's a bunt single for Emma Davis. Nobody's going to catch her with that speed. What a nice bunt for the first hit of the game for the Lady Eagles. Down the third baseline. Want to thank Insight Audio, Video, and Security for our hotspot. It's the only way that we can be live from this game in this left field position. I know Justin Bolton is doing his best to get us internet out here. And when he does, we're going to have high-powered internet that will, give us uninterrupted unless there's a storm.
Right.
Speed upload. But we have the best that we can get through Insight Audio and Video, and they've been with us. This is the second year that they've been with us. They started last football season, and that's how we did the softball games last year with Insight Audio and Video. Adam Rhodes.
I've got my glovey.
I know. I'm got to get ready. I've been stretching my leg. This is Emily DeSalle, number 9, the shortstop, with the runner at first. She could easily put the Lady Eagles up 2-0 with a one shot. There's a pop-up. Get out of play. That's along the first baseline, and first baseman's going to be able to bring it in. Can't quite get her number, but a little bloop pop-up over to 3. So 2 outs now with a runner at first. Addie Wright, the 4th batter in the lineup for the Lady Eagles, number 17, the first baseman at the plate. There's a steal attempt in there. Nice job. It was a good throw down from the catcher. Shortstop was there, but Davis with a speed gets all the way down to second base. At first I thought it was Sawyer, and I was thinking, man, she's taking off with the knee.
No.
But Davis showing that speed. Pass ball would put her, she's in scoring position with a single here, but it sure would be nice if a ball could get by. Two nice plays right along the wall and the fence for the 2 outs. Outside pitch to the lefty right. I think we got a 1-1 count on right.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah. Is what it says on the board, at least.
They're probably right.
Don't quote me.
Addie was our first inaugural 446 Lady Eagles Player of the Week. She got a T-shirt from 446Sports. And she was the Player of the Week because she not only played well at first base, but her bat was on fire last week. Let's hope it is still burning. Oh, shot right back to the pitcher, and that's a 1-3 third out for the Lady Eagles. So 4 Lady Eagles make it to the plate. You've got 1 hit and no runs and 1 left on base. And we will go to the top of the second inning, tied at 0. And we will have Bradley, Lacombe, and Matt up at the start of this inning. We're going to be back right after these messages.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
And we're back live at the Nest. Top of the second inning. Coming to the plate is Bradley, the third baseman, number 10 for the Lady Warriors. Mevin starts her off with a strike.
Wind blowing out. That's not good for us.
Yeah, that flag moving pretty good. Hot dog will have to wait till the in between the innings. Or time. There's a grounder all the way to Davis. She scoops it up, throws over to first in time. 4-3 for the first out. Nice play by Davis. Rushed that throw a little bit, Sophia. You know from playing second base last year.
Yeah.
Kind of threw the ball to the odd side of right. She had to reach back to make that catch.
Yeah, as a second baseman, when you see that the ball is rolling a little bit slower, it makes you more anxious, and usually you feel like you're farther than you are, so you try to throw it really fast, but she's right there, so her reaction time is way lower. So you got to learn not to do that.
Yeah, I mean, give Wright credit over there at first for the quick cat-like reflexes to be able to get that glove over to the other side. Not her glove side anyway, to make that catch. Because you're right. You know, you fire that ball and you're only like 5 feet away.
Right.
You know, it's like you could underhand it and get it there quicker. And she had plenty of time.
Yeah, but it just gets stressful.
And she made the play.
Oh, that could have been strike 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the foul tip off of Lacomb's bat. This is a designated player at the plate, number 8. A. Lacombe. That ball tipped over Parati. Ooh. And there's a pop-up. Gonna be trouble out in left field. Drago scoops it up, gets it over to second, but a little bloop single for Lacombe. Oh, Dad, Coach Tom would not be happy if our bag and chips flew into
No, he would not be happy
into left field
if our chips and hot dog flew into play, because they almost just did.
Oh my gosh, good catch. Number 24 at the plate. This is E. Matt, the first baseman, who had a nice play at the wall over by the dugout for the second out. That was DeSelle's little weak pop-up, and she made the catch before the ball hit the net. Oh, caught her with a low off-speed pitch. 2 strikes.
Yeah.
1 out. Had the grounder to Davis at second, over to first for the out. That was Bradley. The designated player, Lacombe. A little bloop single over Giordano. So she is standing at first base. And this is the first baseman, Matt, number 24, at the plate. Had to buy a new tripod because my old one didn't make it quite 2 years. Broke on me. There's another foul ball. Hits the batter on deck. Got to be awake over there.
Watch out.
Luckily, it was slow. Wait, they're going to give her, what was that?
I don't know.
Illegal pitch or something?
Was it a catcher's interference?
Tom's not arguing it. Coach Scully's not arguing it, but they gave her first base.
Maybe it hit her. Did she swing?
She swung as a foul ball, and it hit Hebert, the shortstop, number 17. She went.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
That's right.
But not until after Lent.
I owe you queso. Oh, you already have some. Had a good crowd out at Buffalo Wild Wings Sunday night. The Grace Christian crowd was huge from 5 to 6 o'clock. That foul ball is going over to the tennis courts. And then they got out of the way, and we came in with a nice crowd from 7 to 8 o'clock. And, boy, what was it? 2 weeks ago, we had a huge crowd.
Oh, yeah. We had the whole team, I think, 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago, because 2 weeks ago, Tom, would have been when me and you were out. So.
Yeah, because I was Yeah, 2 Sundays ago, right? No.
3.
3 Sundays.
Because 2,
Oh, you're right.
I was in North Carolina.
Time flies, doesn't it?
It does. Wow.
There's strike 3. Went down looking, a backwards K for the second out. Let's hope this does exactly what they did in the last inning. Had a first batter was out. Second batter got on with a hit, and then the second out was a K going down looking. Here's the flex player in left. Her number is number 7, and she's playing the 7th position. There's a nice job by Addie Wright. Boy, watch out. That was a bullet down the first baseline. Almost caught her. Addie's got
that hurt
on that leg. She laid down on the leg of Wright. You could roll that ankle. But Wright did the right thing. The throw was on the foul side of the bag, and so she grabbed it and whipped her arm backwards behind her to put the tag on. But that was a rocket down there. We talked to them about that Sunday night. You know, if they're giving each other signals, Parati giving a signal to Addie, or even down third baseline to Giordano. God bless you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm getting cold.
What do we got, 1-1?
2-0.
This is the 9th batter in the lineup.
Yeah, so I don't think that one plays left. I don't think the one who played, or does she? Number 7, isn't she the first batter?
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. This is Jay West.
Yeah, because the
flex player's not playing.
The flex player is not
batting.
batting. The DP is batting.
Yes. Very good, Sophia Scully. I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
Yeah, I was, Tom.
You are.
Mm-hmm, always.
That's right. That's an intern in the know.
I'm very observant. Really, I am.
Yeah, some really good questions, the last couple of weeks.
Oh, thank you.
At Buffalo Wild Wings, and doing a great job here with the insight. There's a pitch. That is being consistent. That's a ball, and that's going to load the bases. And now there's some pressure. Kay Bradley, number 12, coming to the plate. And we're going to take a quick break. And while Coach Smith goes out to have a word with the team, and especially Medvin, we'll be back right after these messages.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
I don't know if I ever finished my thought, but the new tripod we are breaking in today, and it's a little tight.
It is.
On the pans.
Yeah.
And the tilts up and down.
Apologies for that. If I missed something, I am sorry.
No problem.
Because it's free.
Just remember to pull. Just remember to pull back on a hit.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. Bases loaded now. The pressure on the Lady Eagles. The game is tied 0-0. Zeros on the scoreboard. Except we have bases loaded, and I'll get our scoreboard, the Wallace Eye Center Eye Associates, updated there. Get it updated with the outs, too.
2-1. I think.
2-1 the count. See how the talk with Medvin went. There's a nice pitch. 2-2, the cut and the miss. So Bradley, she took the first pitch fastball straight up the middle into center field. back in the first inning for the first hit in the ball game, and that was after the line out to DeSalle by West. But Lacombe had a single to left, and then we had, we think, a catcher's interference with Matt, and she got sent to first base, and then we had the walk to West to load the bases, and now we got a 3-2 count, right?
Yeah, it was either that or an illegal pitch. I couldn't tell you honestly, but I didn't see them make the sign for illegal pitch, and usually the base umpire calls that, so I don't really know.
Pop fly, Addie Wright will go all the way to the wall, and it'll go out of play.
I don't know what that was, honestly.
I think you're right about the catcher's interference. The umpire just stepped out because it was a foul ball.
Right, but if the bat made contact with the catcher.
With the glove, yep. Every once in a while you reach for the pitch, the ball, and your glove just gets a little too close to the bat. You hope it just hits the glove and not your wrist. There's a line drive all the way to the fence. It's going to hit, could clear the bases, but Drago gets it back in time. They'll hold the runner at third. It will score. Lacombe from third. Matt comes all the way in from second. West makes it to third, and Bradley has her second hit in the game, and that one a deep shot for a double. And the Lady Warriors have a 2-0 lead as that ball was right down the middle, and it was popped.
Full count swing.
The runners were moving, too. Just a great job by Drago to play it off the wall and to be able to get that ball into DeSalle and hold the runner from first at third.
I agree. Great job by Annabelle.
Ballard at the plate, the second baseman. She's going to step up, try to catch her number 2. Number 2. Runners at second and third in scoring position. 1-1 the count.
Let's see. I may have the numbers. Let me double check.
I got pretty much everybody.
The numbers should go as followed: 7, 12, 2, 3, 4, 14, 10, 8, 24, 17, 11.
All right. 14, I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on.
Who that? There's a grounder to Medvin. Nice. Oh, Addie Wright can't handle it. That's going to allow the runner from second to come in on the error. The sun must have gotten in Addie's face because it was right there. The first error in the game. Ballard gets to first on the E3, and that allows West and Bradley to come in for the score. 4-0 now. Lady Warriors open this one up with a crooked number. And what do we know about crooked numbers?
Crooked numbers are essential to win a ball game.
Crooked numbers are bad if you're the other team.
Correct. But good if you're our team.
That's right. So we're going to need some crooked numbers coming up. There's a fly ball out in right field. Season Fiascanero playing the sun right. She ran up on it, and then I thought, uh-oh. Her first steps were forward, and a lot of times you get burnt that way.
Yep. Take the good old crap route.
So we had 4 runs on 1, 2, that was a single. I think it was just two hits in that whole thing.
Was it?
I think so. Bradley had the double. We had the single by Lacombe, and then you had the pitch interference, and you had a walk, and you had the error. So 4 runs on 2 hits, and we go to the bottom of the first inning, see if the Lady Eagles can bounce back and get something rolling. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association.
And we're back live here in the bottom of the second inning. This is third baseman Sophie Giordano. She hit a home run over the weekend, and we're going to need a hit today. Lady Eagles only have one hit in the bottom of the first, and it was a bunt single. Now you are.
And here I am. Big thank you to Mr. Corey Roy.
Corey Roy, thank you. Angie, thank you for the hot dogs. That's a good cook, both of them.
I know. Mr. Corey always is cooking something for Menard.
And a jambalaya.
That jambalaya from the basketball game.
Oh, wasn't that good?
So good.
He cooked that for the parents' football night. You know, on Wednesday night when we used to come out here to the baseball hut.
The old coaches show.
Yes.
Now it's at Wildwood.
I really enjoyed being at Wildwood, but I did miss the food that we had.
I know.
All the dads would come in, different dads every week, and cook. There's a line drive. Giordano played well by the center fielder. Fly out to 8 for the first out. Kate Perotti, the catcher, number 1, coming to the plate. Medvin, the pitcher, number 13, will follow her. And if we can get somebody on, Fiasconero from right fielder, number 10, who made the last out of the top half of the second inning, will get a chance. 1 out, Perotti at the plate. Perotti's got some pop in her bat.
She does.
Haven't seen it this year, but she certainly had some pop. There it is right there, coming over. Talk about hit Mr. Campbell's car over the scoreboard. Did I say she had pop in her bat?
You did, Tom. That's awesome.
Said we hadn't seen it yet this year, but now we have. Home run, solo shot.
Gone.
By Perotti. It's a 4-1 ball game. I will proudly put that up. Tell Mr. Campbell he's got a dent in his car.
Does he?
Thank you, Jane. Little Jane Perotti chasing after that ball.
That could have been Miss Angie right there and Mr. Corey Roy.
Miss Angie was right there going to the trash can.
Oh, goodness. Great shot by Kate. That's awesome.
Wow, that was over the scoreboard. That was a rip.
Mr. Campbell over here, he's walking to his car. Yeah, they said I didn't catch that. There was no way I was catching that. That ball was skyrocketed.
Well, we can only catch it to a certain point when it comes out in left field. The camera can only do so much.
No, they meant with my glove.
Oh, okay.
They're mad because I didn't catch it with my glove.
We can see it run past the camera, and if it does, we're on the other side of the fence. You know it is out of here. 4-1 the score, 1 out. Medvin at the plate. Medvin had a home run last Thursday at Rose Pine. She and DeSalle, right? Or was it Giordano?
At Rose Pine, it was Medvin and DeSalle.
And DeSalle with the home runs.
I don't think it dated you, Mr. Campbell. It hit right above your tire.
Yeah, it bounced on the ground first and then hit right above the tire. You're in good shape. Those newfangled cars have the dent-resistant bumpers, sidewall.
Maybe he got some laces on his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, Medvin, though, she did hit one out at Rose Pine.
See if that puts some fire into this team. I hear some drums. There's some cheering going on now.
Yeah.
We'll take one run at a time.
That's how you got it. You can only score 1 run at a time, usually. So I mean, you just gotta bite the elephant. You gotta eat an elephant 1 bite at a time.
That's right. Put a crooked number here if we can get one more in. Only 1 out. It was a fly out to center field, and that ball was hit well by Giordano. Just happened to be a line drive out the left, and there's a walk. That home run kind of got into the head of the pitcher, Willis. So you got a runner on first now, Fiasconero. We're going to have a Amelie Lyons, number 34, coming a courtesy run for Medvin. That is always the case. Fiasconero batting from the left-hand side, the right fielder. She was a transfer from Buckeye.
Yep.
She came in this year and played basketball, but had to wait until the second half in January to be able to play with the team. Strike one. I heard some news today, and I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but Coach Jessica Sanders, who had a great run at Menard, 2 Final Fours, the only time the Lady Eagles have ever gone that deep. There's a shot down the first baseline. That's in play. Missed her. I think they missed her. She's safe. Fiasconero stayed inside, but dodged the tag. I don't know why the first baseman didn't run back to first. She was only 2 steps away, but we'll take it. 1 out, Drago at the plate. But Jessica Sanders took them back to the Final Four this year. And I heard that she is on her way to Turling's Catholic, if I'm not mistaken, down in Lafayette.
That is what I've heard.
Well, you know, that's a huge loss for the Lady Eagles here, but congratulations to Coach Sanders. She's moving up in classification, going down to Lafayette. We just wish her the best.
Yep, absolutely.
There's a fly ball out to right field. On her horse to catch it. Tag up and go back, Annalie. She's going to stay there. Now the runner, Fiasconero, gets down to second. Amelie's got to make sure she plays that. Should have stayed at second. But she got there and didn't slide. Fly out to 9 for the second out, but Shelton is up. Shelton had a little pop-up for the first out. That was down the third baseline against the wall. It was a nice play. We actually have a new player in left field, don't we?
No, same girl.
Same girl, number 11?
Yep, number 11.
Monk. She made the play at the fence. A little slap single here will tie the game. Fiasconero's got some speed. 2 outs for the Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the second inning. We need a crooked number, and we have 2 runs just waiting to come in. That's a 1-1 on Sawyer Shelton.
There's bugs biting my legs.
There's a lot of that low pitch makes it 2-1. There's a lot of what they call mosquito hawks.
Yeah, those don't bother
here.
me. It's like some little gnats. I have pants on too, and I thought they were supposed to go away in the cold weather.
Yeah, but it didn't stay cold long enough. There's a high pitch. 3-1 the count. Davis had the bunt single. She's on deck. 3-1. Home run by Parati got us on the scoreboard. Then Methman walked. Fiasconero dodged. There's strike 2. Full count. Fiasconero dodged a tag at first base.
Jay Sand said she is not coaching at Turlings, but I think she's just going just to teach.
Okay. Well, Coach, we're going to miss you.
Absolutely.
Oh, she went down looking. Oh, my goodness. Can't have that. 1 run, I believe, on just 1 hit. And 2 men left on base. The Lady Eagles will go to the top of the 3rd inning trailing 4-1. We're going to be back right after these messages.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals.
And we're back live here in Alexandria, Louisiana, the home of the Holy Savior Menard Lady Eagles. And it is the top of the third inning. These two teams, they're taking on and hosting the Oakdale Lady Warriors from Oakdale, Louisiana, located about 40 minutes, 45 minutes maybe, south on Highway 165. I believe it's 165, 167. I think they merged together. Yep, Old Lake Charles Highway. Got to go through the speed trap Woodworth to get down there.
Woodworth.
And then you finally get there. Good little town, Oakdale, Louisiana. You spent a lot of time down in Oakdale working and calling on physicians down there. But the Lady Warriors lead it 4-0 here in the top of the third inning as the Lady Eagles are facing E. Young, the right fielder, number 4. I believe it's 2-0 the count. There's a strike. Young struck out swinging for the third out to end the first inning. She was the only batter last inning to not make it to the plate as they put 4 runs on the board and 8 players to the plate.
Shout out to Coach Perkins.
Yep, athletic director, head football coach David Perkins in his usual spot down the left field line, just past the brick wall. There's strike 3. Going down, swinging again. I would rather have a player go down swinging than watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any day. One out on your Wallace Eye Center and Associates scoreboard up in the left-hand corner, top left. Bottom left, Valex Federal Credit Union. They are our title sponsor this year and last year.
Shout out to them.
Got Rusty Wilder of the Wilder Group Real Estate coming up. Yeah, come on up, right through here. Get behind me.
Wow, nasty change-up called for a strike right there. Y'all got room?
You got it?
Hi, I'm Rusty.
Hi, Sophia
Scully.
Sophia,
Nice to meet you, too.
Coach Scully's daughter and our intern, freshman at LSUA.
I thought you were going to catch that ball, man.
All right, so I'm putting your mic on, Rusty.
Okay.
Joining us in the booth, we'll take a quick pic right there, a picture of you. There he is, Rusty Wilder, your friend in real estate. The Wilder Group Real Estate sponsored our pregame show today, and we'll sponsor him every time we're on the air from here on out.
Man, that's wonderful.
Let me get your mic up. Can you speak into it?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Pull it up closer.
I can hear you.
There you go.
I can hear me
you
good.
Hear Tom?
I can't hear him.
Is your ear on?
Yeah, my ears are on.
Are you sure?
There you go. Say something.
Hello.
Okay, now I can
Your
hear you.
ears weren't on, Tom.
My ear was on, but his ear wasn't on.
Was that ball close?
Strike 3.
No, it went over the scoreboard.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was long. There was no way I was catching that.
Bradley, the third baseman, went down swinging for the second out. Medvin got a little fired up with her catcher putting the ball over the scoreboard for the 1 run in the bottom of the second inning for the Lady Eagles. They cut the lead to 3. It's 4-1 here with 2 outs. Rusty Wilder, a Menard Eagle graduate himself, here with us in the booth, our guest up here. And first time he's come out to check us out. It's been first time to be back at Menard in a while, huh, Rusty?
It's been a minute. What I'll tell you what, the field looks awesome.
Doesn't it? Coach Scully doing a great job. He and Coach Ortiz. There's a shot to DeSalle. Watch this arm. Oh! She went to scoop it up and just could not get it. I did jinx her. Error on the shortstop allows Lacombe to get the first. She had a single to left field last inning, and she went around and scored. But there are 2 outs this time around with her standing at first base. Matt, the first baseman, number 24, at the plate. Kate Perotti got her glove in the way, and the bat hit it, and she was sent to first, and we had runners at first and second. That kind of started the rally for them. There's a swing. Fiasconero can't get it, but they don't send her. That's a nice little arm over to third just to show you don't do it.
We've got to stop making
run.
errors.
Yeah, we made just a couple of key errors.
That's single to first. To right field. Now has Lacombe and Matt at first and second base. Abear struck out looking her last time up in the second inning. Got to cut this short right here. 2 outs in this top of the third inning to allow the Lady Eagles to get back. There's a single, a shot down the right field line. Foul ball. So, Rusty, what are some memories you have of Menard? And
I'll tell you one.
Did you ever go to a girls' softball game?
Oh, yeah, plenty of girls' softball games. But I'll tell you what, I remember being out on the football field and baseballs landing out there. And every time a baseball would land out on the football field, we would know Terry Matthews was up at bat.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Terry was something else. They just had a tournament and honored Terry a couple of weekends ago out here at their nest, at the boys' nest.
I mean, he's the best athlete to ever come out of Menard.
He is. There's a shot to center field. They're gonna send her. She hesitated. The throw to home, cut off by Medvin. She throws it out to second. Parati and Medvin have to talk to each other a little bit. I'm not sure they should have cut that ball. I don't know if they'd have caught her, but she hesitated going around third. So Lacombe scores from second on the single by Abear out to center field. That brings up West, number 7. She lined out to right field in the first for the first out and walked in the second and came around and scored. So the Warriors get a run back. Now 5-1 as we update the school board, the Wallace Eye Center and Associates School Board. So Terry Matthews hitting balls out into the practice football field out there.
That was something to see. That's a long way.
That is a long way. But, boy, the sports complex is much improved from the time that we were there.
Man, everything out here looks so nice and crisp.
Now, if I remember correct, you were an 85 graduate?
85.
85. I was 83. So it's been
a minute.
Hasn't it? To be out here. I saw your wife, Jennifer, came out here with you.
Yep.
Is she still hanging out?
Yeah, she's still here.
Now, she was an Ash Trojan, wasn't she?
She was a rebel.
A Pineville rebel?
Yeah, she's a rebel.
Really? Did not know that.
She's a rebel 86.
Okay. How did you guys meet?
We bumped into each other way back in the day. I was 21.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. It was in New Orleans, right?
Been together ever since, yeah.
Yep, and Rusty's 2 children went here.
We're all Menard Mafia.
Yep, and you're about to have a daughter get married. Your son Austin's married.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff happening in the family, and a thriving real estate business.
Love the real estate.
Low pitch. He's been consistent with that, Sophia.
Yeah, he's not really giving it. But this weekend it was a different story. They loved the low pitches this weekend. So.
What's the count that you can see on the board?
3-2.
3-2, full count. Runners will be running. Moving. There it is.
Good one.
Went down swinging for the third out. They got 1 run on 2 hits. Left 2 runners on base. But that 1 run made it a 5-1 score, and the Lady Eagles have their work cut out for them coming up in the bottom half of the inning. You'll have Davis, DeSalle, Wright. If you stay up here for this, you're going to help us catch DeSalle's ball when it comes our way, because she certainly can swing it big time. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after these messages.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And thank you to Rusty Wilder, broker at the Wilder Group Real Estate, and our sponsor today of the pregame show. And he's my broker, as I'm a realtor there. Sophia, we're coming into the bottom of the third inning. They gave a run back in that inning. It's now 5-1, but they did stop the bleeding and didn't allow anybody else to get on, come in and score. So, I mean, you take positives with that.
Yeah. Here we come. Now that sun, though, it's about to set. It is hitting me right in my face.
I'm used to it now.
Oh.
I like the little breeze, though. That has helped out a lot.
No, I'm opposite. I'm cold.
It's getting a little chilly. There's a shot by Davis, her second hit of the game. She had the bunt single back in the first inning. They were not able to bring her in. She made it all the way to second, but that little hard shot got by the third baseman, and that sets up a 2-run homer right here for DeSalle. We're just get your glove on. It's coming our way.
Tom, every time you say that, it doesn't come this way.
I'm getting ready. All I can tell you is I'm getting ready. Oh, wow. That was right down the midway. DeSalle's got one strike. The next one is for her. The third strike is for the team. There's a shot out to right field, or right center field, and the center field, they're able to track it down for the fly out to 8. 1 out. Davis at first. Addie Wright coming to the plate. Wright dribbled it back to the pitcher back in the first inning for the third out. DeSalle just not getting full power on that one. You could tell by the crack of the bat on that it wasn't everything in the meat. There's a bouncer into the dirt. Emma Davis makes it down to second. You know, and I was just about to say that Oakdale has done a nice job between the catcher and the pitcher to not have any pass balls to allow anybody to advance. And that one hit the dirt before it made it to the plate. Nice job by Davis to read that. 1-1 to right. 1 out. DeSalle's fly out to center left. Center fielder made it look easy to get over there. Outside pitch, 2-1. Giordano on deck. If Wright could get on, Giordano certainly has the power to make it a 2-run ball game. No, actually, it would be a 1-run ball game, 5-4. That would be there's a shot out to center field. That's going to burn her. That's going to get Davis home. Wright's going to make it to second. Stand it up. She's going to go to third. She's got to get on her horse. Get down. Slide. Now she's going to go on the pass ball. The ball gets over the head of the third base, and Wright is going to make it in to get 2 in. That deep double, coupled with 2 error throws, gets Wright all the way in to home and cuts the lead to 2, 5-3.
She was struggling to get in that dugout. I kept the camera on her the whole time, and you could tell she was so excited, but, man, she was winded as soon as she got in that dugout.
Yeah, so the 2 throws, the E on 8 and then E on 3 allowed it to come in, but she put a stick on that one. Center fielder playing a little shallow on that one. Here's Giordano. You know, when most of the time when they've put a bat on the ball, they've been able to hit her solidly. Just a couple of them haven't gotten the full meat of the bat on the ball. Lady Eagles are right back in it. They get their crooked number. That's a line drive. Gets over the head. Going to get by the left fielder all the way to the fence. Giordano going to make it to second, standing up. Giordano with a double. That line drive just out of the reach of the shortstop, Abear. Only one out. Lady Eagles can cut the lead to 1 if Parati, who had a home run her last time up, hit it over the scoreboard, can get her bat on the ball and put it anywhere in the outfield. Giordano, you know Big Tom's going to be sending her.
Oh, yeah.
There's a pop-up. Third baseman called for it. She makes the catch.
She almost dropped it.
Pop up to 4 for the second out. Methvin, the pitcher, can help herself out here. 2 outs, runner at second. It's a 5-3 ball game. Lady Eagles have their first crooked inning with 2 runs. You'd like to see Giordano get in. Methvin walked in the second inning, made it to third, and then was left stranded there on a fly out to right field by Drago. Out ahead of that one. She took a little off on that pitch. 1-1 the count to Methvin. Little behind on that pitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Lady Eagles trail by 2, 5-3, but they are back in it. Have to be feeling pretty good about themselves right now. Now they just need to try to get Giordano in, who's standing on second. There's a shot out to center field, but she's got a beat on it. Oh, my goodness.
What'd you drop?
My pen. All right, I'm going to have to get down and go get it. But we'll make that call on the out there. The fly out to 8 leaves Giordano stranded at second. But the Lady Eagles get 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, 2 doubles in that inning. And they've got a 5-3 ball game now as we head to the 4th inning. We're going to be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use,
If you mute our mics,
anywhere,
I can get someone to get that pen
anytime, and more secure than ever.
for you. Wait, don't you have a pen right
Simple,
I do.
Seamless,
You need that pen.
safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we are back. It's the intern takeover. No, Mr. Tom's going to finish up eating his chips, but here we are. I think that's number 17 up to bat. The top of the 4th inning. Eagles trail 5-3. See what we can do here. Who's up to bat? Bradley? Yeah, should be. Yep. All right, so Bradley up to bat. Kaylee with the pitch. That looked really good. I'm doing very good. How are you doing, Mr. Sal? Good.
Got to thank Mr. Sal for coming out here. Thought my pen had made it all the way to the ground. I couldn't see it, and then it was right behind me.
Oh, my goodness, Tom. You came over here for nothing.
Well, he was heading to his car. Now, is that Eastside Daiquiri?
Yeah, Mr. Sal is Eastside Daiquiris.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to get back. Got there in time. Nice job by Addie Wright, but even better by Emma Davis to see that Wright was going to get it and then to go over and cover. That was Bradley 12 sliding into first, and she got up limping pretty bad. The center fielder. That could be trouble. That was a 1-4 play for the first out and a nice out to get the first batter out. Eastside Daiquiri. Well, they got two locations. Their first one was in Pineville on 28. Man, oh, man, they're busy. It's a great business in Pineville. And then they took over the old Julia's Mexican restaurant and redid it right there at the Circle in Alexandria. Hadn't been there yet. You're too young. Yeah.
Well, I can't say I have been there. It's a nice environment. Nice environment.
I heard they have some sliders and hamburgers and stuff.
They've got all kinds of appetizers.
Yeah, I'll have to make it over there one day. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you and finish some chips.
All right. Back with the intern takeover. It's going to be 1-1 count and 1 out for number 2, Ballard. Oh, wow. He called a low one. Ballard plays second base for the Lady Warriors, are they? Oakdale Warriors? I think so. But, yeah, like you said, Eastside, Mr. Sal and Miss Diane Drago, great family. They have Eastside on the Circle and Eastside in Pineville. Great people. Their daughter is number 12, Annabelle Drago. Left fielder, yep. But all around great people. So selfless. Just all the good things. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3. Left a hanging changeup. Medvin just put it right where it needed to be. That's going to bring us to 2 outs for the Lady Eagles. And up comes the pitcher. You said Willis? Willis. What you Tom said, what you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm talking about softball, Tom.
Yeah. You're too young to remember that show.
But I know the reference.
Different Strokes.
What you talking about for different folks?
That's right. Different Strokes was the name of the show. And it was not Webster. That was a different show. But Gary Coleman was the main character in that one, and he had an older brother that was named Willis, and you know he said it one time, and everybody laughed, and it became his shtick. Then when you look at it, what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
Was that 2 strikes on Willis?
I think it's 1.
There's a pop fly out here. Should be DeSelle's ball. But Giordano calls her off and keeps an eye on it. So a great job by Giordano. The fly out to 5 for the 3rd out. That is the first 1-2-3 inning for either of the programs. No runs, no hits, no errors. And the Lady Eagles put a 0 on the board for the first time, against Oakdale for the first time since the first inning. And they'll come back. And you got Fiascanero, Drago. Speaking of the Drago family, Drago will come in, bat second, and then we're back to the top of the order. Let's see if we can do some damage, and we'll find out right after these messages.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
I was just practicing. So you saw it. Didn't hear it, but Fiasconero with the grounder to second. And that was Bradley with the throw over and just barely beat Fiasconero getting to the bag. So 4-3 for the first out. Drago, let's see if she can get something going here for the Lady Eagles in the bottom of the fourth inning. They trail by 2, 5-3. It'll be Drago now at the plate for the second hitter in this inning, the bottom half of the inning. And then we're back to the top of the lineup with Sawyer, Shelton, Davis, and DeSalle.
These colors of this Oakdale team remind me of LSUA.
Oh, yeah. Nice backhand by the shortstop. The throw over just in time. What a play. That was sweet by Hebert. The backhand and the strong throw over to get Drago just by a half a step. 6-3. I tell you what, I know we're the voice of the Eagles, but you got to appreciate a really nice play no matter who does it.
Well, maybe one day I'll get there. But anyway, speaking of LSUA, big things happening at LSUA.
That's a good transition. Yeah, those are LSUA colors. Hey, and I'm sorry for the men. You know, they short-lived in their tournament that they had.
I know. They did great, though. They won the Red River Conference Championship. I was there. That was a fun time. Talking about Menard alumni, Dr. Liz Beard, she's not alumni, but her kids are. I graduated with one of her sons. Her title just got changed from interim provost to permanent provost.
Oh, wow.
So she is now the provost at LSUA.
Nice.
For good. So good things happening out there.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to Dr. Beard.
Oh, and they got a pageant coming up.
Yeah, and
Miss LSUA, is that what it is?
Yes, sir, Miss LSUA. That is going to be April 6th, I think. I should know, but.
Well, you're in it, aren't you?
I am. You would think I would know. Also coming up at LSUA is Giving Day.
But you're busy.
I'm very busy, Tom.
So you've got a lot going on, and you just need to know, if it's a day away so you don't miss it.
Right, exactly.
So do y'all have to, do the typical stuff, and then you have to do some kind of talent?
No, so there is no talent, thank God, or else I don't know what I would do on the stage because you can't really, hit a softball or, shoot a deer on the stage. So I think
you could dress one on the stage.
Yeah, maybe. I could maybe skin a deer.
That's what I'm saying. Just pretend you're out in the woods and but you're on a stage dressing a deer.
Yeah, I don't think I would win doing that. That's not very ladylike. But anyway.
Shelton, hang on one second. Shelton with the walk. Gets on base. That brings up Davis, who is 2 for 2 on the day with a bunt single and then a single to left field. And they are playing her up close for a bunt with 2 outs. I don't see that happening. I mean, she's swing away. If she can hit it pretty hard, third baseman's not going to have a chance to get it.
Yeah, third baseman's playing way up.
So no gutting and dressing of the deer on the stage.
No, not at Miss LSUA, unfortunately not. We come out in black dresses and we do a dance that's choreographed by one of our advisors, and then we come out in another outfit and answer.
She's safe, and nobody at third to cover. So Shelton gets over there. Davis could have taken. That was a slow dribbler to first base, and the first baseman decided to wait on it, and then she could not beat Davis to first base. So a single, her third one of the game, brings Shelton all the way to third, and DeSalle to the plate, who's had 2 kind of weak pop-ups, and she is due. That speed of Davis, that's the second time we've seen that speed get her to first base on the bunt and then that little dribbler. And the first baseman only had 2 steps to make. She just couldn't get there in time. Yep. That was a fake bunt just to get Davis a little cover to get her down. So runners at second and third, that's the tying run at second. It is 5-3 in the bottom of the fourth inning. And DeSalle is at the plate, and she could change this game and give the Lady Eagles the lead with one swing of the bat. That's a high pitch. I don't know that they'll give her that opportunity.
It might not.
It'll be a big mistake if they put one right down the middle.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's it, 1-2? 1-1?
2-0.
2-0, okay.
So here comes her pitch.
Oh, my gosh.
She knows she missed that one.
She dipped that shoulder too much. You could see her kind of banging the bat. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. We'll try to update that scoreboard, the Wallace Eye Center and Associates scoreboard. You can look up in the top right-hand corner, and you'll notice all of our sponsors that we've been running commercials on. There's a pass ball. Shelton, it bounces back, slides in under the tag for the out. That is a short wall back there, and it's brick, although they put the padding back there to kind of soften it so it doesn't bounce back too fast. Lady Eagles get a run on the pass ball. Davis moves down to third. DeSalle at the plate with a 3-0 count, or 3-1 count, rather. And the tying run at third for the Lady Eagles. There's a shot that's going to score. Davis, and DeSalle comes through with a hot shot to center field for a single. And we got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Got a good one here at the Nest going on. I'll tell you what, you didn't make it out here. You're missing a good one, but you're watching it, so we appreciate that at 446. And if you're going to tune in after the game is over, you're watching a good one still. But thanks for tuning in any way you watch it and any time you watch. Oh, that pitch looked good, but ball one to right. Right had a power drive to the fence in left center her last time up with a double, and Giordano followed it up with a double. Let's keep this thing rolling now. DeSalle at first, 2 outs, right at the plate. I think Coach Tom said she batted something like .562 or something last week.
Wow, that's huge. Being as young as she is, too.
Yeah, just a 9th grader. Kate Perotti had a home run over the scoreboard to get the scoring started for the Lady Eagles, just an 8th grader.
Yeah.
The catcher. DeSalle standing at first, the only senior on the team.
Yep.
Giordano at third is one of 2 juniors. Methvin is a freshman on the mound. Sophomore. Young. So Wright will walk and go to first while DeSalle goes over to second. And Giordano, she's got a couple of home runs. And we're going to take a little break as they need to talk to the pitcher, and we'll see how long that takes. But we'll do a quick commercial break. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs.
We're back live. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, the Lady Eagles have tied it at 5. Sophie Giordano, that's a high strike.
She did not agree with that, neither did I.
At the plate. Runners at first and second for the Lady Eagles. And this has been a 2-out rally. Fiasconero and Drago started the inning out with outs. There's a pop fly out in right field. It's going to be tough to get in foul territory, not a play. 2 strikes on Giordano. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Drago's out was just a really good play by the shortstop. A backhand and a long throw over, caught her by a half a step. And even Fiasconero was out by a toe. 2 close plays. and then everything turned.
Yeah.
There's a shot. Third baseman scoops it up. The throw over in time. 5-3 or 4-3. No, 5-3, excuse me. For the third out. 8 players went to the plate for the Lady Eagles. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 left on. But they tie the game here in the bottom of the 4th, and it's a new ball game as we head to the top of the 5th inning, and we'll try to get a refresh of the scoreboard for you to get that going. We're going to be back in a moment. All right, so there's the refresh of the scoreboard. And you can see that the Lady Eagles tied the game as we move to the top of the 5th inning. This is Young. There's a pop-up bunt in foul territory. Kate cannot get to it fast enough. You got Young, Bradley, and Lacombe, and Matt are the first 4 batters that'll come up. That's the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So middle and toward the end of the lineup here in the top of the 5th inning. But the Lady Eagles have battled back to tie the ball game. It's been that way. Last Tuesday they fell behind, and then both games on Saturday fell behind by, well, I take that back. They didn't fall behind last Tuesday because they won 10-0. But Saturday they fell behind by 3 runs, gave up 3 runs in the first inning, both games, and battled back to win 10-5 and 10-6. There's a strike down the first baseline. Coach had to get out of the way.
When do they play again this week, Tom?
That is a good question.
If it's tomorrow, I will not be able to be there.
I don't think it is tomorrow.
LSUA has another event.
No, they played Thursday.
Usually district is Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, they play there's hung in there with a foul ball. That's 2 strikes. Yeah, they're playing Thursday, and then they have a round robin on Saturday with 2 games.
That's right.
And they're playing Glen Mora Thursday, and we will not be on the air for that one.
Okay.
I can't be here.
All right.
And I don't think we're going to be on the air this weekend either.
Okay.
So we'll be back next week. Maybe make a road trip next Tuesday in a week.
Next Tuesday. I don't think I'll be in town.
Because we're home. I think we're home all 4 games this week. And then go back on the road. There's a drive to Sophie Giordana. She cannot handle it. That is the 3rd error of the game for the Lady Eagles. E5.
Where is the game next Tuesday? Do you know?
Do not. I think maybe at Pickering.
Unless it's in Ville Platte, I will not be able to make it.
No. Runner at first, nobody out. Bradley at the plate. Giordano waiting on that one instead of really trying to attack it. The ball was slow enough that if she attacks it, a lot of times you see if you wait on it, it takes a bad bounce. Boy, she blew Methvin blew that one by. I had a graphic that your dad put up. Let me see if I can find that graphic. no, it's not there. Runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Going to be very, very important for the Lady Eagles to put a goose egg, in the 5th frame here. After getting 2 runs to tie the game, you don't want to lose the momentum. Parati threatening a throwdown. We already saw her try it once. Bradley at the plate, grounded out to second base, trying to go down to second. Got a great jump. Did Young. It's a good throw down to second, just the jump was better. So runner, the go-ahead run at second. Bradley at the plate, nobody out. Oakdale Lady Warriors getting fired up now, trying to get into Methvin's head. Strike 3 right there. Ring her up.
And she threw her bat. Pick up your bat. That's the worst. You got to pick up your bat.
Well, yeah, you're trying to run down to first thinking you had the walk, but that was right above the knees. So nice strikeout, much needed. 1 out in this frame, the top half of the 5th inning. Lacombe, the designated player, at the plate. Lacombe singled back in the 2nd inning, and an error on DeSalle as she was trying to scoop it up and throw, and it hit off the heel of her glove. A couple of bad bounces on that one last inning to DeSalle, and then bad bounce on Giordano at 3rd in this inning to allow Young to get on. There's a shot to second base, scooped up. She's going to beat her to the bag. Now the throw home, tag out. Oh, double play by Emma Davis and Kate Parati. Look how fired up they are. What a job by the Lady Eagles to keep it a tie score at 5. Davis scoops it up, nobody at first, beats the runner to the bag for the 2nd out, fires home, and Parati makes the tag. Sweet. What do you think, Sophia?
I think that was awesome, but what was even more awesome was the reaction that I just got on camera. I mean, that was just an amazing play to watch, Tom. Such a momentum swing in an inning like that with a tie ball game. The Lady Eagles can really jump on it right now.
They can. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning for the 2nd inning in a row with a inning-ending double play by Davis. Heads up by Davis, the youngster, 8th grader, to grab the ball, or no, a 9th grader, freshman, to grab the ball, tag the base. That is the inaugural 446 Player of the Week, as she was named Sunday for her week last week, and putting a bid in for this week with that double play ball. Wow, what a great job.
And up comes Parati, who just has all the momentum from making that huge play. So, I mean, hopefully she just busts it wide open.
All right, so Giordano, what did Giordano do at the plate?
Was she the last batter?
Yeah, I had 2 strikes on her. Did she ground out or strike out?
I do not remember, Tom.
Oh, you know what it was? That was a 4-3 for the 3rd out, and it was Giordano, not Kate Parati. I had it in the wrong spot.
I will be right back.
That was a 4-3. 4-3 play. So here we are, starting the bottom of the 5th inning with Parati, Methvin, and Fiascanero. You got to head out somewhere?
I got to go grab my blanket. I'm freezing.
Okay. We'll get the camera. So we're keeping it here as Parati comes to the plate. Parati with a nice tag on Young, coming in from 3rd base, trying to steal one and can't do it, keeping the game tied at 5 as we are in the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th. Parati had a home run back in the 2nd inning to get the Lady Eagles on the board, and then had a pop out to 3rd base. They had a pitching change, number 2. The second baseman, Ballard, in the game now, and the pitcher moved to second. So Matt moves to second base. So now at pitcher, and then Matt, oh, wait, no, still number 2. Now at pitcher, and then pitcher moves to second base. Oh, no, that's Willis at second. So it's a much slower pitcher right now, and the catcher makes a nice play with a little pop out to 2. So Perotti not able to get a solid swing on that. A much slower pitcher here is Ballard here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So they're going to have to measure this up a little bit as Medvin comes to the plate. Medvin walked in the second, got all the way to third, and was not able to be brought in. There's a strike as it kind of floats over the plate. Then she flied out to center field. Oh, there's a drive. It's center fielder with her sunglasses on. Saw it all the way. Nice job. Nice job by Bradley out there in center field. She's made a lot of plays today. So 2 outs. We had a 2-out rally last inning. Let's see if Fiasconero can get something going. In fact, the inning started after Fiasconero and Drago were at the plate. So number 8 and 9 coming to the plate. Oh, and took a lot off of that. I mean, this is a significant change in the speed. 2 outs in here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tie ball game, 5-5. Fiasconero can't hold on and wait for it. Way out in front. This is like having somebody throwing 100 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour, and then bringing in a 82 mile an hour pitcher.
It's hard.
There's a nice shot down the first baseline, and she beat it. She beat the first baseman back to first. That's the second time in 2 innings that has happened. A little single over to first, and she just can't get over there in time. So let's see if they can make something happen, because that's how it started with Shelton and Davis, and they both came in to score with 2 outs. And now Drago at the plate. She grounded out to the shortstop, who made a heck of a play. See if Drago can put one out in the outfield. The throw down to second is by the shortstop. So Fiasconero putting pressure on him with the steal. Get a pass ball here, and she'll be at third, ready to score.
Up comes Drago.
Drago with a ball, 0-1. Oh, she's going to steal. Nobody at third. The ball gets by. Fiasconero going to get in for the score as the throw will not be in time. And that stolen base, nobody at the plate because they were playing in for the bunt. The pressure that speed puts on you, 2 stolen bases and a pass ball, and the Lady Eagles have their first lead of the ball game. And Drago at the plate with 2 outs.
Bases cleared for Drago.
Pop fly out to center field. She's got a beat on it. Makes the catch. Fly out to center field for the 3rd out, but seasoned Fiasconero with the play of the game, beating out the slow roller to first base and then stolen base of second and third, and the pass ball at third allows her to go in to score. It is a 6-5 ball game as we head to the top of the 6th inning. The Lady Eagles in the lead. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto...
And we are back. First pitch is a strike to Matt. 8, 9, and 1 coming to the plate for the Lady Warriors in the top of the 6th inning. Matt, Abear, and West. As the sun goes down, getting a little cool. We'll have to throw a little picture over here of the press box cam.
I gotta drink my water.
You can see Sophia Scully with her blanket on.
I'm cold, Tom.
Back to the game. There's a pop-up. Parati can't get to it. Is that 1 and 2?
It says 1 and 1.
1 and 1. That's what I have in my book. Just trying to get you to move around a little bit to warm up. 6-5 as we start the 6th inning. Only 2. Actually, the Lady Eagles are 6 outs away from a victory and taking the lead in the district. Both these teams. There it is. Yeah, it was 1 and 2. I was right. She looked at one early, and she looked at strike 3. Does Matt. So 1 down in the inning. Now only 5 outs left for the Lady Eagles to get. They put Oakdale down in order in the 5th and in the 6th inning with a great double play by Emma Davis, taking a grounder in between first and second, beating the runner to first and throwing home for the tag out. Here's a fly ball. Davis got a beat on it. She calls everybody off and makes the catch. Speak about her, and she makes the catch. PO to 4. Pop up to 4 for the second out. And West, number 7, the catcher, coming to the plate. West walked, actually lined out to right field in the first, walked in the second and scored, struck out in the third, and now coming up for her 4th at-bat of the game. And we got 2 outs, and nobody on. Medvin and the Lady Eagles looking for their 3rd 1-2-3 inning against these Oakdale Lady Warriors. Looks like the baseball game is over.
Yes.
1 and 1 the count?
Yes, sir.
Jay West at the plate, number 7, the catcher. Medvin finding her groove. Second inning was a tough one for the Lady Eagles. They got 5. Lady Warriors sent 5 batters to the plate but didn't score, but then scored 4 times in the second inning and scored 1 in the third. There's strike 2. 2 and 2 the count. 2 outs.
3-1 the count.
3 and 1 to count. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Grounder, that's a foul ball. That is not fair. That's going to be a double. The ball gets in. That ball was on the outside foul ball side of the bag. Got a courtesy runner, number 9, coming in the game for the catcher. That'll bring Bradley up, and she's been dangerous. Bradley singled in the first. Made it to second and did not score. Doubled in the second and scored. And then hit it to the pitcher and was thrown out at first in the 4th. But she took the first pitch and lined it into center field. There's strike 1. She's had a great play, a great game in the field, catching, I think, 2 hands worth of outs. Lady Eagles got to keep that runner on second from coming in. There's 2 outs in this top of the 6th. Got to get out of this inning without Any runs? Oh, what a great pitch. That was a changeup, and she was way out in front. I think I'd throw that again. I don't think she's ready for it. What do you think, Sophia?
You never know.
She was way out in front of that one. Nice job by Parati. Keep the runner at second. Of course, a lot of times they'll throw with 2 outs. They'll throw the ball high to change the change the eye.
The eye level, yeah.
Eye level, but that one in the ground did the same thing.
Yeah, that's how they always got me. And throw it up in the air, and I'm swinging.
I'd come back with that off speed. 1-2 the count on Bradley. She hit the first pitch she saw in this game, deep to kind of center left field. And it bounced once and hit the fence. That hit somebody on the sidelines. I think it hit Coach Perkins. Or not Coach Perkins, but Perkins got out of the way.
Who did it hit?
Oh, that's
is that Drew? Did it hit Drew?
No. The defensive lineman, the senior.
Was it Dusang?
This year, Dusang, Braylon Dusang. I think it hit Dusang. I don't know, but Coach Perkins didn't know he could move that fast. He was on the ground. Great job by David. Let's see, we got 2 strikes. Oh, way out in front, it gets her. Could not hold off on that one and strikes her out for the 3rd out. Leaving the runner at second. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left on. And the Lady Eagles lead it 6-5 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. And we're going to have the top of the lineup, Sawyer, Davis, DeSalle, and Wright when we come back.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
We're back live at the nest, the ladies' nest. The boys' game is over.
The ladies' nest. You always come up with something new that just makes me chuckle.
Lady Eagles nest. We're in the perch in left field. Oh, that hit her bat. That's a foul ball. She was getting out of the way and left her bat out.
I thought it hit her Evo shield.
I don't think so. Anyway, we got bottom of the 6th inning, and this is Sawyer Shelton, the leadoff hitter. She flied out to first base for the 1st out. There's a bunt. It goes foul. 2 quick strikes on her. Actually flied out, the left field over by the fence. And Monk made a nice play. Then struck out looking in the 2nd inning, walked in the 4th, and scored one of the 2 runs in the 4th. Lady Eagles scored a run with a home run by Parati in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. And they need some insurance runs here. Two and two the count. to Shelton. Oh, she bunted and she's out.
She should be.
Well, they didn't call that first one a strike then. What'd they call it?
No, if he knows the rules, she's out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There he goes.
Did she know? I wonder if she knew she had 2 strikes.
Maybe not.
Man, oh man, oh man. You're going to lay down a bunt on 2 strikes, you better put it in fair territory. Davis coming up. Davis has had one heck of a ball game. She would be our player of the game. Singled on a bunt and beat out the throw in the first inning. Singled to left field in the third inning and scored, and then singled by beating out the first baseman who the grounder was to her, but she beat her to the bag. Pop fly, get out of play. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Lady Eagles could use some insurance runs. If not, they're 3 outs away from winning once we get through with this bottom half of the inning. I think Dussain got hit in the shoulder.
Yeah, he got hit under his arm. I was texting my sources, and the sources have confirmed that he lifted his arms and got hit under his arm. Which is best case scenario. It was close to hitting one of them in the head. That ball was tagged.
Probably would have hit him in the head. It was quick.
Coach
They're
Perkins
still laughing about it. Yeah, David picked himself up, but he didn't get hit. He was quick. There's a shot out to left field. That could. Nice job by Monk to cut it off and throw it in to hold Davis to a single. But, man, she is red hot in this game. That is her 4th. She's 4 for 4 with 4 singles, and DeSalle coming up to the plate.
Here we go, Tom.
Number 9.
Don't say anything, Tom.
The shortstop.
Tom, don't say anything.
It is 6-5 with a runner on base. I'll bet you anything that Davis is running on this pitch. I would. Look at the pressure Fiasconero put on her. Oh, no. Tom called it off. There's a shot. That's over. Get out of here. Oh, it's short off the wall. Davis coming around. He's going to hold her up. Got a double, and DeSalle put something into that one all the way to the wall in right field. And we got runners at second and third with Addie Wright coming to the plate. Wright grounded out to the pitcher in the first inning, doubled off the wall in the third, and got on base with a little single, I think, in the fourth. Come on, Addie. That bunt, not sure. Giordano on deck. She had a double in the third. Boy, oh boy, they are right there to get some distance on the scoreboard for the Lady Eagles. A pass ball would be perfect. There it is, down. Got to throw it over to first. Oh, she's out. Wow. So the bunt and Davis throwing out. What was that? 4-6 for the second out.
Yeah. 3, actually. 3. Third baseman got it.
Well, that would be 4, right? That's a pop fly.
No, 4 is
trouble.
Second base.
Oh, yeah, so it'd be 5.
3-5.
So the
right?
first base is 3.
3. Okay, then it's 5.
5-6 for the second out. And then Giordano flied out to second base to 4 for the third out. Lost opportunities there. No runs on 2 hits and no errors. And we have a 6-5 ball game going into the top of the 7th inning. 3-0 are the two district records for both the Lady Warriors and the Lady Eagles. And we will have the final top of the 7th inning. 3 outs away for the Lady Eagles as they lead by 1. We're back with more right after these messages. All right, here we go. Go. Ballard, the pitcher now for the Lady Warriors, pitched 2 innings so far. Up at the plate to start this 7th inning. She went down looking in the first. Error on the first baseman on right in the 2nd inning. She got on base.
They had some girls jumping the fence over there to get to the bullpen. That's why they had to go down. Yeah, instead of just going around.
And a strikeout in the 4th for Ballard. 3 outs away from staying undefeated in district and taking the district lead and sending not Glenmora, but they'll have to go through Glenmora to get home. But Oakdale sending them home with their first district loss. And we've got some breeze coming. It's getting chilly.
Yeah. I think the energy's definitely holding in the Oakdale dugout right now, which is not good for Menard. They need to keep their spirits up.
Yeah, Medvin, 2 pitches and not even close to the strike zone. DeSalle recognizing it and going out and saying, come on, let's go. Just fire away. This is not the time to lose the strike zone. There it is. Ballard's had trouble catching up with the ball. Been a good ball game. There's a shot back to second base. Davis scoops it up over to first for the out. The 4-3, 1 out. And now Willis coming to the plate.
What you talking about?
I know. Willis walked in the first, flied out to right field in the 2nd, and then flied out to the third baseman, Giordano, in the 3rd, out in foul territory.
It is so cold, Tom. I am so cold.
2 outs away. Oh. Strike 1 on Willis.
5 strikes away. 5 strikes. 5 strikes.
There you go.
I know. We got a bigger crowd coming in here. All our baseball boys and coaches lined up against this wall. I don't know if they want to do that, though. They must not know what just happened.
Yeah. 2nd out. There's a line drive to left field. Drago cuts it off. Great play by Drago. Throw it to second. Oh.
Good job, Bill.
Great backhand by Drago. Got it into DeSalle. And the throw to second just a little short. And the tying run, Willis standing on second. And she's now here's a key. She's now playing second base, so they can't run a courtesy runner in for her. Coach Smith going out to talk to the infield and Medvin. She's probably telling them, okay, Young, the right fielder, struck out swinging in the 1st, struck out swinging in the 3rd, and she was the one who hit the grounder to Davis, who beat her to first and threw to home to get Young on a double play back in the 5th to end the inning and keep it as a 1-2-3 inning. So be ready down the first baseline. Young's had a hard time catching up with Medvin's fastball. Line drive back to Medvin. Line drive caught by Medvin, holds the runner at second. Line out to 1 for the 2nd out, and Bradley coming to the plate for the last out. 1 out away for the Lady Eagles to win this game 6-5. Bradley in the second inning. Ground out to Davis, 4-3. Struck out swinging in the third and went down looking in the fifth for the first out. Here we go. This is it. You want to?
This is. Hopefully. It's not over till it's over, Tom. That's why I haven't moved from my chair.
All right, so when they get the last out, then you'll head down there.
Yes.
And give me a call. And then I'll get a shot of everybody shaking hands, and it'll just be a wide shot of the field. This is big right here. Both teams 3-0 in district play, fighting to be the leader in the district, undefeated at 4-0. Tying run is at second base. It is 6-5 Lady Eagles in the top of the seventh inning. And Bradley calls time and steps out. Medvin ready to throw. And 2 outs. Runner at second. 1 out away from taking the lead in district. Called strike one as Bradley looks at that one. I thought it was a little high, but we'll take the strike. Medvin set up right now. Now has Bradley on her heels with 1 strike down. She went down looking. Last 2 at bats struck out. Once swinging and once looking. There's a slow pitch. Strike 2. Took something off and she couldn't pull the trigger.
You can hear the fans right now on the Menard side going crazy. The momentum is currently shifting. The Oakdale dugout's getting quiet, and our fans are very loud.
The 0-2 pitch coming from Bradley. 2 outs. Runner at second. Lady Eagles lead by 1, 6-5 in the top of the seventh. The last chance for the Lady Warriors. Strike 3. Oh,
wow.
Just outside.
He knew he missed that one.
Woo. Put a runner on second just to have the Wallace Eye Center and Associates scoreboard. Want to thank them, our sponsor in Valex, and Sadler Towing, sponsoring the ticker down at the bottom. Low pitch. That's been a ball all day. 2-2. Couldn't get her to swing.
I'm freezing, but I'm so nervous.
Nope. Here we go.
Nobody better.
2-2. Bradley at the plate. 2 outs. Runner at second. Top of the seventh. 6-5. A 1-run lead for the Lady Eagles. Ball 3 as she wouldn't take the high riser. 3-2 count. Parati better be ready. If Bradley's not thinking with a 3-2 count, thinking she can take off and run, she's not forced to. But if Giordano and Parati are paying attention, they might be able to throw her out if she takes off running, if it happens to be a ball. What are you calling right here if you're Coach Smith?
I might be calling a changeup if I trust my pitcher.
Strike 3! Cannot catch up to it. Medvin gets the strikeout, and the Lady Eagles get the victory. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left on, and the Lady Eagles go to 4-0 in district play as they beat the Oakdale Lady Warriors 6-0. We're going to pull this shot back and kind of keep an eye on everybody. And your Lady Eagles are victorious, and they lead the district at 4-0. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages with a post-game interview with our intern, Sophia Scully.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We may have to wait.
Can you get up into the huddle with them?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So you're watching Coach Scully speak to his team. Oakdale's over there on the first baseline. Sophia's in there. And the Lady Eagles weren't perfect. Mr. Dussain coming up. How you doing, Braylon? Took one under the arm, huh? That was a hot shot. Glad you're okay. Braylon Dussain coming in. He's headed off to college after this year. He graduates from Menard, and heck of a football player. 4 years for the Eagles. Took him to an undefeated district championship his senior year, and he gets to play on in junior college. So happy for him, and he's just a really good kid. Sophia, you know Braylon, don't you?
Yes, I do. I was the manager with him.
Just a good all-around kid. Coach Thomas Scully, who's now 4-0 in district. Congratulations. Take it away, Sophia.
Okay, Coach, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling pretty pleased. We got the win. We can always improve. What a great win for these girls. I mean, we're on that win streak. But I really believe we're better than what we showed tonight. We had to scratch and fight to win this game, and I think we can do better. Honestly, I really do.
How did you feel when y'all were down 4-0 and Kate Parati hit that ball over the scoreboard? What went through your mind?
Well, this is the thing. Kate's been seeing the ball really well. I never felt like we were out of the game. And all we got to do is just put some hits together, and we did. We crushed the ball, and we just have to be patient. And we finally were patient. And look, we're still young. We got a lot of learning to do, but very proud of them for hanging through there, scoring 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and we got that big run by season by stealing 2 bags and then getting a pass ball. And good Lord was on our side. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are there going to be any changes made when you face them again?
Absolutely. I think our girls understand that we cannot relax, and we relax a little bit, so we're going to be better prepared.
Hey,
all right. Well, thank you, Coach. Any last words?
Sophia.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, go Eagles. Hey, Coach, just real quick, congratulations. But this is a young team, but they've shown that they have grit and can stay in there because they've fallen behind in the last several games, but haven't given up and fought back to win.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. We don't panic, and we get in some situations. I think we dug ourselves in a hole a little bit in the bottom of the 6th inning, where we could have put some runs on the board. We're very pleased with where we are with the bottom. We just got to get the top to do a really good job of staying consistent.
All right, congratulations.